Councillor Novak, you have questions.
I do, but I do have to make some gentle suggestions. Did you know that we appreciate the committee? It is a long meeting, and it generally doesn't end at 9 o'clock. And in fact, last meeting I was there till well after 10. But I do have a couple of questions I think will help for clarification. So if I can, I'd like to ask them. I sort of thought about what would be reasonable for the public, and tonight being in particular. How does the committee report and what's its role? I just want to make sure that those are really clear and precise so that the public knows exactly.
The committee reports to the Works Committee and through the Works Committee to Regional Council.
Okay. And how can the public participate in the workings of the committee? I just want to make sure that everybody out here knows that they're open and can.
The public is welcome to attend all meetings. They are advertised and posted in the local media. If the public, a person from the member of the community, wishes to address the committee, they just have to give notice to the Clerk's Department by 9:30 a.m. on the Monday preceding the meeting. Our next meeting is February 13th, so therefore they would have to give notice by 9:30 a.m. Monday, February 11th.
How would they know this date, other than the fact that you're telling us tonight? Is it posted somewhere? Does it come out somewhere? How can they find out about it?
I believe the meeting dates will be posted on the website, the region's website, on the calendar under our committee. And as I said, the notice for the meetings is usually at least 1 to 2 weeks or more before the meeting, at least a week, if not 2 weeks before. So they would see it in the local paper or some other local media, and could therefore, that would give them ample opportunity to put in a delegation if they so wish.
Okay.
I also wanted to respond. We're trying a couple of other things. We've got a LinkedIn page for the committee, so we're trying to do some social media with it. We've got another committee member that's being active in the social community world. Again, we're trying to stick within the framework of the region and not step outside the boundaries of doing things we're not supposed to, and we're learning those boundaries as we go. So we're using some new stuff, new technology as well. It's been brought up at our meetings that we wanted to get more public involvement or more public awareness of the committee to showcase what is happening for the...
And that's exactly why I'm asking those questions, because it has been a discussion at our committee. How do you get people involved? Tonight's a good opportunity. We have a televised night, and I hope members of the public can hear this and be one more venue. The last question I have is there was a lot of discussion on the work plan, and last week it was a very long and contentious, I guess, meeting. There were a few members missing. Can you tell me a little bit about the work plan that's been developed or the work plan that's in place?
We don't have a defined work plan. As an advisory committee, it's sometimes difficult to have defined goals and objectives. However, we have been receiving presentations since through all our meetings on waste management within the region. We've had presentations on the new bylaw for waste management, the compost program, and how our compost, when the organics are picked up at the green bin and through the process right through to the final compost itself. The plastic recycling and the new initiatives in that area, as well as the new programs to do as the reuse program that's on a trial basis for the next year, where at the first Saturday of each month you can go to, you can drop off items for reuse to the, I believe it's the Salvation Army, Habitat for Humanity, and a couple of other local charities. So we're learning about all the different aspects and different programs within waste management. And as a new committee, this is something that was very educational and informative for our committee to be aware of. So going forward, we know what programs are in place. So that was part of it. And then the community outreach is another component of not a defined work plan, but kind of something we've been working on. And staff are putting together a list of Durham waste events in the community. And as I mentioned in our presentation, these will be presented to the committee, and then committee members will be expected to volunteer for at least one of these events within their community and be there to kind of meet people, make them aware of the committee, and hear any concerns they may have.
And my last question, thank you for the indulgence, if I can through the chair. Each and every time something comes up or a committee member is not sure or needs more information, can the committee and does the committee go ahead, pull that group in and do a presentation and send them information, whether it be a full presentation, information, letters that explain things? Is that something that the committee is doing on an ongoing basis?
Yes, many of our presentations have been the result of community questions and discussions and requesting further information on certain topics. So either a presentation will be arranged for the following meeting or documentation will be provided to the committee for those areas that they require further information.
Well, thank you very much. I'm at the same meetings you are, and they are long. Thank you.
Thank you,